Okay, I mean, it's pretty funny and pretty gross, I would say. Like,
Hear it.
so
We're on YouTube.
I'm
It's pretty
terrible. I mean,
funny.
I terrible dater, to be honest. My last serious relationship was like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
I've been on little dates here and there. I would say they're more just like grabbing beers type, so it's like not even an actual date. Like, there's no dinner. It's
Is
just,
she describing it as a little date, or is she describing it as a big date?
I mean, well,
Are you a little date? Hmm.
as in what? I mean,
Are you like a ripe grape?
what?
Or are you like a dead date? Just continue your fucking story.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where are we going from this? Anyway, so
You got a little dick. That's what
so
I'm
long story short, this girl slid in my DMs like, "Hey, I've noticed you like through Instagram, whatever bullshit, you know, like your content, whatever." She was like,
Wait,
That
hang
happens.
on.
No.
"Okay,
Hold
yeah,
the
no,
phone.
swear to God." Okay, so
Hey, I've really noticed your content.
okay, so like I'm really big into beer, right? So like
Yeah.
I follow a lot of other big beer people,
Mm-hmm.
and I've noticed her from like the last couple of years,
Right.
just from like just following her because I like her content, her posts and shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she's a cute girl, whatever. So this, you know, last year she sent in my DMs. She's like, "Hey, like, how's everything going? How are you? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
We should go grab drinks." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I mean, this is kind of weird because
Mhm.
I've noticed she was actually engaged before, like just from seeing in her like content or her Instagram, or whatever.
Wait, hang on. She was engaged?
She was engaged.
And was she hitting you up before?
No, this is after.
Okay.
So this is why I was kind of like, this is kind of weird because I noticed that she deleted her old Instagram and then made a new one.
Yep, that's the start.
So that's usually, yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah. So
You're the beginning of a new
I was like telling my friends, yeah, I was like,
first picture with Damasio.
no.
Damasio's never felt this kind
No.
of opportunity in
No.
his life ever.
I mean,
Whoa,
I've never
whoa.
been, I've never had my DMs slid into. I'm the one sliding into DMs, which is, God, embarrassing to at least admit. I mean, I don't do it anymore, but I've done it.
You
know?
make it sound like it's like a Tomb Raider movie, and it's like the Egyptian like door
And you
closing,
just
and she
barely- yeah.
she barely slips into your DMs.
Like you
Yeah.
were about to delete Instagram, and then you saw the message, and you're like, "I'll give it another shot."
No, but regardless. So anyway, so like, whatever. I mean, if you guys want to get into like
no,
what
no,
happened,
So,
like with
okay.
her engagement.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Let's
we
just go
can.
along with
Okay,
the
No,
cool.
dating
I
story.
don't want to.
So anyways, so we end up going out. You know, it's super actually kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie, because like we know each other, but we don't know each other.
Like
so it's-
only through Instagram.
yeah.
basically.
So it's just
Yeah, okay.
like
this is the first time you've seen her in person.
the first time I've actually like talked to her. Like I've
Mhm.
seen her like at other beer events and shit. We just say hi, like wave, but that's it. Like
Did you wave with two hands?
no, I don't wave with two
I
hands.
love how
It's
you have to
kinda-
like do it
Yeah,
to know
like-
what I mean. Like,
yeah, like
did the two hands description not give
It's
you enough
fun,
clue?
all right.
yeah, because I mean I used to see her with her fiance at the time, like at these beer events and shit. So
Mhm.
like it was
Oh, yeah.
totally weird.
Even though it's like contractually.
And like I have no fucking game. So like I was running out of shit to talk about, and I was just like, "Hey, so what happened with your your engagement?" You know,
You
I
brought
went,
it up?
I went,
Yeah,
I went
that's-
straight there, like
Yeah.
like date one, like, and she was like, "Hey, like we're just starting to talk. Like I'd rather just not talk about that right now." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't do this a lot. I really don't."
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you have any daddy issues that we should talk about too?
Because those are really
You
important.
should just start bringing it up with a shovel. You're just.
I would
digging
say
yourself.
no, she doesn't, but
Okay.
I mean,
continue.
anyways,
So you-
so we go like the first date, we end up hooking up in my car, like
How
just
the
make
fuck-
out and
what-
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, like
Just make out.
just make out, and then we end up fucking like falling asleep for like 3 hours in my car,
Okay.
which I understand. Like it was like 4 a.m, but no one wanted to drive home drunk, so we're
Yeah.
like, all right, we'll just chill in my car.
That's smart.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then we go out the next week, same old routine. We go grab dinner or like ramen or whatever, and then we grab some drinks after. So
Top ramen.
no,
Yes.
not top ramen.
Okay.
Actual ramen, delicious by the way. But we go a little further. We start like hooking up. I start feeling around a little bit. Her the same way.
Mm-hmm.
She sucks me. I finger her,
Jeez.
which is cool. Like all right, we're
Yeah, that is-
we're reciprocating.
cool.
We're reciprocating it. So like we're making sure
Yeah.
everyone's comfortable with everything.
But don't you fucking dare
Don't.
bring up her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, no, didn't do that. Obviously, you learn from my mistake.
Yeah.
So the third date, which is I guess typical like or old school whatever, like third dates. I'm not saying you have to have sex, but that's just what society.
Yeah, that's
It's society norm, but like we're trying to get past from that, right? Which
I've seen 2.5 Men before. Yeah, I got you.
3 dates. that's
which
cool.
I've been saying like in my head, I'm like we don't have to have sex. Like if you want to, I'm not gonna say no. Obviously, like
You told her this out loud?
no, I'm telling myself in my head. Obviously,
This is a fake conversation.
I
Just in
just, like,
case.
yeah, you know what I mean. So
prepared in case that arises.
So we're hooking up and like we start like smashing in the back of my car, which my car is like known for that.
Smashing.
I love
Smashing.
his terminology. This whole conversation has just been great.
Well, we're not making love. I don't love the girl.
So she sucks me, and and then the next day it's kind of we're smashing, and
Friends are like Nigel Thornberry, smashing.
Holy shit! So yeah, we're having sex. Okay, we're having sex in my car.
yeah.
So like, after everything's said and done, like I drop her off, whatever. So like I'm cleaning like out the condom wrappers out of like my car, because
Multiple.
Yeah.
a few, and
Nice.
I notice. I look at them. I'm like, they're red, and I'm like, I don't remember buying flavored condoms. I don't like what the fuck. And then I look at my hand, and it's red also.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just, 2 and 2 play together. I'm like, oh my God. And then I look at my back seat, I turn the lights on my back seat, and there's fucking blood everywhere.
Wait, hang on.
There's blood
like
all over my leather
right
seats.
out of a Dexter episode, dude.
Like,
It's just,
holy shit. Like, and then I get like the chills. I'm like, yo, I'm like covered in blood. Like, and then I look at my crotch.
Is that
like,
blood in your pants?
I look at my crotch and like, there's blood all over me. Like
it's a murder scene.
yeah. So like, I kind of see. It was funny because like she kind of got weirded out like towards the end. Like, she pretty much like nicely asked me to stop.
Weirded out.
Like, she knew she started her period, but I didn't know. So she let it play out.
How were you?
I mean,
Dude,
I was
don't
drunk.
think I would be able to tell,
Yeah,
especially drunk. If I was like with a condom on.
with the condom
too.
on, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
that's true.
Yeah. So like,
That is true.
I didn't know, and then she kind of just like, hey, nicely told me like, this is kind of weird. I'm assuming she got weirded out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But she knew I didn't know. It's like that dramatic irony where like the audience knows, but you don't.
Like, hey, you know what? I'm getting grossed out, and you haven't skipped a beat, so that's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Let's just stop now.
So sure enough, yeah, like my back seat is just covered with
It's
period
still
blood.
there.
No. I was like, fuck this. I drove to Walmart. I bought Clorox wipes, and I just disinfected my whole fucking car.
You drove straight to Walmart.
I did.
You know, I
mean,
Didn't even get a chance to wash my hands. Didn't get a chance to wash my hands, take a shower. I was just like, yo, fuck this.
What were people like asking when you're in the self-checkout with bloody hands?
I had my hands in my pocket. I don't know.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm a carpenter, and there's been an accident.
No, I mean, it was just spur of the moment. Like,
Hey, I got you.
I got to get this taken care of now.
I love how this is going to be one of the first episodes.
Yeah, I know. But
This is the main story so far.
And the thing is, like, she played it off so cool because, like, we hung out, like, a few months after that, kind of dated a little bit, and it was never brought up.
So
That's it. It was just like the.
So, like,
good for you, man. Good for you.
I mean, I'm not going to, hey, so
So
You gonna pay me for those Clorox
yeah,
wipes
I mean,
or
what the
what?
fuck?
So I have a list of receipts here.
Yeah.
Should I just bill you, or what's going on?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's
yes.
it, though?
It was
Just
just like,
now
it was
you're
just
not
like,
talking?
me and my buddies refer to it as blood splattered satisfaction. Because legit, blood. I mean, I was satisfied.
I will pay for you to get that tattoo.
I'm not getting that tattoo.
I will pay top talent
Yeah.
for you to get that tattoo.
Yeah, but that shit was nuts.
It's kind of gross.